everyone. Our topic for today, kinds of sentences. We are also going to cover up how to convert one kind of sentence into the other kind of sentence. So you need to watch the video right till the end. And yes, the exercises are spaced out throughout the video. So see that you do not miss out on any exercise. It could be the important one. So let's begin. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense, and it can be in the form of a statement, a fact, a question, or something that expresses your emotions. And according to these different types of feelings and these different type of situations, we have four kinds of sentences. Number one, the assertive sentences. Assertive sentences are also called as declarative sentences. Number two, interrogative sentences. Number three, imperative sentences. And number four, exclamatory sentences. So, number one, the assertive sentence. Assertive sentences also are of two types, affirmative and negative. Affirmative again is just stating a statement and it does not contain any of the negative words like no, not, neither, or anything. A negative sentence, on the other hand, contains these words which say no, or not, or neither, nor. So let us look at few examples of these affirmative and negative sentences and how can we convert affirmative into negative and vice versa. So we have this example of an affirmative sentence, the children are studying. An affirmative sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. And the same sentence, when we convert it into the negative sentence, it becomes the children are not studying. So we add the word not over there and this gives us a negative statement. And as usual, it begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Similarly, I like chocolate ice cream. This is an affirmative sentence. Positive sentence we can call it as. And negative is I don't like chocolate ice cream. Now, let us very quickly go through 5 sentences and see how to convert affirmative into negative. Answers in front of you, very easy to form negative from the affirmative sentences. You just have to add the word not. But when do we add not? We add not, like for example, my neighbor is a doctor. The verb is that is over there. Now, if your sentences contain verbs like is, am, was, were, have, has, just add not after that and you get a negative sentence. The old woman lives alone in the cottage. Lives is a verb in the simple present tense. So when we change it into the negative one, you will write does not. The word does will come. So the old woman does not live alone in the cottage. Similarly, number 4, the queen gave. Gave is in the simple past. So when it is in the simple past, we add the words the queen did not give Snow White an apple. So the verb form changes. Only here you have to keep in mind which verb is there in the given sentence for you to change. The second kind of sentence is an interrogative sentence. An interrogative sentence always asks a question and it ends with a question mark. And we can just say like there are different types of interrogative sentences also. For example, if you see some of them are just a simple yes or a no answer you will get in that. For example, do you have a book on dinosaur? The answer can be just yes or it can be no. Or it can also be in the form of a question, the answer of which gives you an information of something. Which country is called the land of the thunder dragon? So you need to find out. So the answer will be in the form of some information. Or would you like to have pizza or burger? An option is given to you. So out of these two only you have to select. So we say the answer is there in the question itself. Now let's see how we convert sentences into the interrogative form. So again, a very short, quick exercise along with, again, very quick explanation. So come on, let's begin. Now, again, when you have to convert sentences into the interrogative form, if the main sentence given to you contains verbs like is, are, am, has, have, just change the order. Is will come first, am will come first, was, were, they'll come first. For example, Mrs. Paul is a teacher. Is Mrs. Paul a teacher? So what we have done, we have taken is, put it in the beginning of the sentence, start with a capital letter and end it with a question mark, and you get your interrogative sentence. Now, come to number 4. Rohit plays tennis. Now, the verb plays over here is in the present tense, simple present tense. No, we call them as auxiliary verbs, is, am, are, has, have, they are not there. So, what do? Rohit is singular. So, you begin with does. Does Rohit plays will be there. We'll drop the s. Does Rohit play tennis? And you put your question mark and you have your interrogative sentence for Rohit plays tennis. Now, number 5, the sun rose late today. Rose is the simple past of rise. We say the sun rises. It is a simple past. The sun rose late. Now, if it is in the simple past, begin with did. So, did the sun, and the rose is there, we change it again into the base form, rise late today, and you put a question mark. The third kind of sentence are what we call as imperative sentences. Imperative sentences can be in the form of giving a request or an order. Order, command, they're nearly the same. Giving advice or giving information, as you can see in the examples that are given over there. So depending upon certain words that are used or not used, we can call them as a request sentence or an order sentence. For example, if I say, please bring me a glass of water, the please word over there turns it into a request statement. But if we omit the word please and I just say, bring me a glass of water, so that becomes like an order. So the examples are there in front of you. The fourth kind of sentence is what we call as exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences express our emotions. Now, when you see someone's face, you come to know their expressions on the face. But when in writing, we use an exclamation mark over there. This is called as an exclamation mark. And these are the sentences in which we express our joy, our surprise, sorrow, or pity. Something exceptionally good has happened. Then when we express it in words, we call them as exclamatory sentences. For example, you can see the sentences that are given over there. And mostly when we write the exclamation mark, we usually write it immediately after the word which is giving that element of surprise or sorrow. For example, wow, that was a surprise. So after wow, we put in an exclamation mark. Or if it is something which is really very, very expressively good. For example, sentence number 3, hurrah. So after hurrah also there's an exclamation mark. I stood first in the class. After that also there's an exclamation mark. But if your sentence begins with the word what or it begins with the word how, then after what and after how there will be no exclamation mark. It will be straight at the end of the sentence. Like you can see number 5, what a beautiful scenery. We've put the exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. So these were the different types of sentences, how to convert. Now, the overall one little exercise for you to do. So just see, this is a mix of everything that we have done up till now. So come on out with your writing pads. Answers all in front of you. This was like do as directed. Every sentence had something different to be done. For example, in the first one, you just had to identify the kind of sentence. So the very command you can see over there, leave the room immediately, no please, nothing. So you can either call it as a command or order, and it was already given that which kind of imperative sentence it is. So next one was you just had to convert into exclamatory sentence. That was brilliant acting. That was just an affirmative sentence. So when you're going to convert it into exclamatory sentence, an exclamation mark also should be there, and we've written it as wow, exclamation mark, what brilliant acting. And if you can write it in another form, do write it in the comment section so that I'll let you know whether it is right or incorrect. Then convert into assertive sentence. Is he the monitor of the class? The word is are. Remember that. So very simple. Just change the order and it becomes he is the monitor of the class. And in the same way, number 5, we just had to rearrange the words to make a meaningful sentence. So this was all in our topic of kinds of sentences today and how to convert with the small tips. What you should remember is, are, has, have, and if it is in the simple present or in the simple past, or so you can just go through the video again. And remember to subscribe to the channel if you have still not done so. And you can also watch the previous videos on the same kinds of sentences to just have again a recap of what we've already done. So, till we meet again with another new topic, a little advanced level, it's goodbye.